In sports today, Klay Thompson drops 10 three-pointers, Leafs win in shootout, and Mike Vick is pleading for dog safety. Here's Greg Chow with the details and the rest of your sports. Greg?
Thanks, Christina. The Warriors look to extend their historic win streak against the Pacers. Steph Curry and the undefeated Warriors were in Indiana last night to take on the Pacers. Kicking it off in the first, the Splash Brothers were making waves. First, Thompson connects from three. Then it's Curry cooking up his own latest dish of in your face. Curry was extra spicy last night, stopping on a dime to make the three. You're going to need more than water to cool him off. Pacers get in sloppy and turn the ball over, leading to another Golden State three bomb. The Warriors win 131-123 on Klay Thompson's 10 three-pointers. Leafs squared off against the Devils, looking to inch closer to that 500 win mark. The Devils would strike first. Lee Stepniak would get the tip in just minutes into the first. Toronto wasted no time responding as Parentel lets one rip from middle ice to tie it up 1-1. A ridiculous slapper from JVR makes it 2-1 for the Leafs. Kyle Palmieri would get his own slap shot to go, as this one would need that extra time. Off to the shootout, where Kadri would put Corey Schneider in the splits, break out the ice packs. David Schlemko would be denied by Starks, sealing the victory for Toronto. In oddball news, Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback Michael Vick is putting his time spent at the end of the bench to good use. Vick is now advocating for animal rights and says he is an unlikely candidate. The backup QB appeared at the Pennsylvania House of Representatives to beg voters to pass a law giving the cops the right to rescue animals trapped in hot cars. Ironically, Michael Vick did spend about 2 years in prison for hosting dogfights in his own backyard. Tonight, the Raptors look for consecutive wins when they host the San Antonio Spurs. From one aging superstar to another, the Raptors handled Kobe Bryant on Monday, and tonight they will take on a rested Tim Duncan. The Spurs are coming off a 51-point win against the Sixers. Toronto will be without starting forward DeMarre Carroll. Now, with a look at what Mother Nature has in store, here's Laura Da Silva.
Well, that was quite the adventure. You can have yourself an adventure over the next few days because the weather's going to be cooperating. Here we go. Today's high will be 9 degrees and will drop down to a low of 5. Tomorrow, we'll go up another notch to 10 degrees and again drop down to 5. On Friday, we'll be going up to 8 and dropping one less to 4. Well, it's not beginning to look a lot like Christmas. No snow on the horizon. I'm going to go clean myself up a bit. Back to you in the newsroom.
Thanks, Laura. Now take a look at this in Crabapple Story. Hermit crabs abandon old shells and find new ones as they continue to grow. But in this case, a Tokyo artist made them an upgraded home thanks to 3D printing technology. The shells were modeled to represent famous buildings from around the world. The crabs had total freedom to choose their new home. Some chose to live under the skylines of New York City and Tokyo, and others chose places like the Netherlands and Morocco. The artist used CT scans to study the shape of regular shells, then redesigned them using computer graphics before printing them in 3D. And finally, the Toronto Zoo's baby pandas are 8 weeks old. The zoo released a new video of the cuddly cubs this morning, but it looked like it might have been a bit too early for this one to wake up. This tired panda looked like he'd prefer to hit the snooze button again before showing his face this morning. In fact, this is his first video with his eyes partially open. The Toronto Zoo says the baby panda's eyes are sensitive to both light and dark, but he can't see clearly yet. The cubs still can't be seen by visitors, but if they can bear a few more photo shoots, we're satisfied. That's all for today. For details of these stories and more, check out humbernews.ca. Humber News is produced by students in the journalism program at the North Campus. I'm Christina McAllister. Join us tomorrow for our next news update.